everyone, I'm Mr. J, and today is Thursday, February 24th, 2022. Remember, tomorrow is our culture class, right? Our Valentine's Day culture class. So we got to study hard today. All right, today's news. West hits back with sanctions for Russia's Ukraine action. All right, so first of all, I want to talk about sanctions because you might not know what sanctions are. Sanctions are going to be our word of the day. So let's look at sanctions first before we talk about the news, right? Because if we don't know what this means, it's going to be hard to understand the news thing. So often there's sanctions against North Korea, right? Here's the meaning you can see here. It's got a few other meanings, but this is an okay meaning. So sanctions means like stopping something, prohibiting something, right? So that you can't do something, right? Because North Korea causes lots of problems, the U.S. Has sanctions against them, right? So now there's going to be sanctions against Russia, all right? So let's just look at the pronunciation. I just looked up this word directly, so I'm going to show you the pronunciation here. It's sanction, and then normally there's not just one, so we always use it with the S usually, right? Always, no, but usually, right? So sanctions, there's just one and two syllables, and emphasis is on the first syllable, right? So let's practice with the shuns, right? Sanctions. Okay, so you know the pronunciation, you know the meaning. Now we're going to go back to the news, okay? So, West hits back with sanctions for Russia's Ukraine actions, right? So Russia is sort of sent soldiers into the Ukraine, right? And it's causing trouble there. We talked about this yesterday. So many countries are doing sanctions against Russia. For instance, Germany was supposed to buy gas from Russia, and now they're not going to buy gas. And what else? There's lots of different examples, but also banks. So people like in the U.S. and that are now you're not allowed to use like Russian banks and that. So they're trying to hurt Russia by taking away money, right? Money, not fighting. Because they're worried, because if there's like a big fight with Russia, if the U.S. fights with Russia, it might be like a world war or something. That would be very, very bad. So they said that they're not going to do any fighting, right? The U.S. isn't going to do any fighting, but they are doing sanctions, okay? So sanctions against Russia, okay? That's the news. All right, let's go right to our weather. How's the weather today and tomorrow?
It'll be sunny, with a high of 8 and a low of 0. Currently it's 6 and sunny. It'll be sunny, with a high of 12 and a low of 4.
Wow, 12. It's really getting warm tomorrow, right? So, yeah, hopefully it keeps getting warmer and warmer if you like spring, right? Oh, watch Active 2 plug-in keep stopping. I don't know why that's coming up. Let's just close that up, okay? All right, so we talked about the sanctions. That's also our word of the day. And we talked about the weather and the news. So that's it. I hope to see everyone tomorrow, and I hope you have a nice day. Remember, tomorrow's our culture class, okay? Bye-bye.